What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Bean Big, and we are back at it again with two boys.
Two boys.
Suck
Suck
Narutoes
Narutoes.
Shippuden edition.
Shippuden.
How'd you know? We didn't even. How'd you know? we didn't even.
Oh, I already knew.
We didn't even plan the Shippuden part. I was just gonna say
We
it.
didn't.
Oh,
We also didn't come up with another name.
we
in
didn't.
The
We
break
did.
that we took.
We
We had
took
a whole last week.
So we definitely. We definitely took a break just because of the time skip. We definitely didn't just forget to record. Or
We're taking this
not
very
forget,
serious.
but no, just not find the time. But yeah. So I hope you all like that little Bleach intermission.
Yep.
Little live action Bleach action. That definitely wasn't a video we recorded months ago.
Definitely not. I thought you had posted
No,
that video so long ago.
No, I was like about it. I just uploaded the Bird the Witch video, and then I was like, I'll put this one in the back pocket just in case.
Alright.
And it came in handy, so.
It did. Alrighty.
Alright, we are
back with Naruto Shippuden. Kind of hype.
2 year time skip. They are now how old Ichigo was at the beginning of Bleach.
And they still look like 15 years. Wait, no, he is 15.
He is 15. He finally.
They actually look like
their
15-year-olds.
Yeah, they actually look old now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They actually are their age and looks. Yeah, it's weird. They're so young. Like especially like the shit that Naruto goes through versus Luffy at 18. Like
I know. Like I don't know, man. It's shonen protagonist age is weird.
Yeah.
Where do we start? Naruto. We get to see everybody's post time skip designs.
Yeah, Naruto and Jiraiya.
I got new drip. Naruto and
Jiraiya. There's a nice panel that I have up on screen right now saying, "Hello, Konoha. You haven't changed at all." Or he stands on top of the thing. Yeah, it's a nice wide shot of the village.
We get the Tsunade statue now.
Oh yeah, that's right. There now. I was just looking at it, but it's weird. It's still weird to me because I'm used to 7 heads up there. There's only 5 right now.
Yeah, there used to be only 4.
Yeah.
And I like Naruto's new drip, the black jumpsuit.
The black
and orange jump.
It's
nice. You can't see the orange, but I like it. I like it better than this old drip. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of people say that. I like the blue. I'm just fond of it, I guess.
Yeah, I get you.
But I get it. This one's. I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, no, I like it.
It's quite cool. I like most times. We don't see everybody at the beginning here, but we might as well just talk about everybody's post time skip design because we see some of them after this arc ends.
Yeah.
Instead of at the beginning, but fuck it, we'll just go through all of them.
Like a tiny bit.
Sakura looks fine. The adults haven't changed.
Yeah, Sakura hasn't changed much.
Really. The adults haven't changed like at all. Kakashi and everybody looks the same.
Kakashi looks the exact same. Yeah. Guy, exact same.
Guy looks exact same. Lee looks just like he's just taller now.
At least, yeah, he's just taller.
Does Neji have longer hair, or is it the same length? I don't know.
I think he's just kind of taller. He just looks kind of older.
Oh, I have a picture of him.
I do also have a picture of him.
Ten looks the same.
His hair, I guess, is maybe a little bit longer.
Hinata looking fine though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hinata, honestly, I prefer the short hair.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say that, but I like her jacket. I like her hoodie. I also like. This doesn't happen till the end, but Naruto meets Shino and he doesn't recognize him. And I was like, "That's 100% Shino." I don't know why he took him a second.
Shino, he's got like a hoodie on, doesn't he?
Yeah. He still just covers he's covered his face basically more than he did before.
Yeah. I didn't immediately recognize that it was Shino until I saw the glasses. And I'm like, oh, that's Shino.
And then Kiba looks pretty cool. I like his post-time skip design.
I do like.
He has like a biker jacket on.
Yeah, I don't know. And then Akamaru.
Akamaru ginormous now.
Man got the biggest growth, biggest growth in between.
Yeah.
Where this man is like And it's big.
Naruto was like, damn, I didn't recognize Nakamaru. He said, oh, he hasn't grown that much. And Naruto's like, bro, he used to ride in your jacket.
Yeah, it's like, did you not used to carry him on your head?
He used to ride on your head, bro. Like,
Full-sized wolf now, dude. Kind of hype.
he not a faint when he sees Naruto. Par for the course.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how everybody looks. Shikamaru. We meet Shikamaru and Tamari on a date. Essentially, they're not on a date. That's what Naruto says.
Yeah. Shikamaru is a full-on Jonin now, isn't he?
Yes, I think he is. Everybody else is now a Chunin.
Except for Naruto.
Except for Naruto. Naruto's still Genin. Pretty sure Shikamaru is a Jonin now. Makes sense. I mean, like, if anybody was, it's him.
Yeah.
He's the most fucking, like... You can give this man anybody. He's fucking, like... Literally, give him any team. He bodies the opponent. Like, he doesn't even have to fight if he doesn't want to. So, as a ninja, he's very useful. But, like, Yeah. The tuning exams are happening soon, right? Because that's what Tamari's doing.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's
they're gonna be
being a proctor. Yeah, it's like, damn, 15 and already proctor.
Already proctor. Meanwhile, Naruto gonna probably participate in these tunings.
But they're all like, Naruto's the only one that's still a Genin. But Gaara over here, he's not just a tuning. This man's the Kazekage
he's now the Kazekage. Didn't even skip.
Like he skipped tuning Jonin.
Any percent of the Kazekage route, bro. Like,
I get it.
I get it. He's Gaara, but like impressive.
Very impressive. Yeah.
So that's where the story starts. We come back. We team up again. Kakashi does his little bell training again.
Yeah.
But this time, he gets absolutely folded by Naruto's pure intellect of spoiling the final volume that hasn't
the newest volume.
The newest volume that hasn't released yet of Make Out Paradise, and Kakashi was like, "Oh fuck!" and he plugged his ears, and he's like, "Fuck, my Sharingan can still make out what he's saying."
No,
close my eyes, Sketch Body. Naruto is mega brained, bro. That's such a funny scene.
Oh well, I did not take a screenshot for a while. That was my last screenshot for like the final fight.
Yeah, no, my screenshot after that was my first screenshot. No, my first screenshot was the Hello Konoha screenshot. My second screenshot was the Make Out Tactics final plot twist. The main character is really in it. No, please.
I have a few in between that because Konohamaru learned the the ninja centerfold or the
sexy. Yes, he did. Yeah. All right. We also got to meet Konohamaru. I like his Shippuden design a lot, actually.
Yeah, he looks good. He's also this scene also Naruto's like, you child. you gotta learn more than just that. I'm about to show you my new super secret sexy jutsu. Yeah. And then Sakura knocks him the fuck out.
Bro, because Sakura got the Tsunade strengths now. Like.
Oh yeah, no, that's also built. A screenshot that I have. Yeah. Is during the fight, Sakura punches the ground and just absolutely destroys the ground.
We'll talk more about it this arc too. We actually got some good stuff to say about Sakura this time around.
I know. Crazy, man.
Excited about that. While this is all happening, Deidara and Sasori of the Akatsuki show up at the hidden sand village. And they're like, "Oh, we're after the Kage."
We're gonna kidnap the Kage.
Yeah, and Deidara is the one who takes Gaara out.
Yeah, I think Sasori just kind of chills.
He kind of chills. He fights Kankuro afterwards when they're trying to escape. He just holds Kankuro back. It's a pretty good fight. We get a little bit of Gaara's position. He's a good guy now, obviously. He's grown, and he wants people to depend on him and like him the way people like Naruto, essentially. He's grown from Naruto,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy now, and he's chill, and he just
Yeah, no,
wants to be
super
trusted
chill.
and stuff. He wants friends.
Um,
Kankuro
yeah,
and Temari
exactly.
are his friends, but like he wants more.
What a greedy bitch.
But he gets took.
hmm He puts up a really good fight.
Oh yeah, no, he almost bodied
Like,
Deidara. Like it was pretty close.
yeah, no, Deidara just threatened to bomb the. He threw a bomb at the city that would have
Yeah.
leveled the city, and then Gara's like, nah.
No, Gar negated that shit, but then he threw in some tiny bombs inside of his sand shield, and that's what's like that's what that did Gara in.
Yeah.
But even then, I mean, Gar didn't die from the encounter. Like.
Yeah, no, Gara lived.
Yeah.
And then as they were leaving, Kankuro tries to get him back, and then Sasori just like,
Yeah, well,
this man.
we find
And
out
he's like,
that
Sasori of the Red Sand?
Sasori of the Red Sand, he's the puppet master. He didn't teach everything to Kankuro, but he was the guy who invented most of the shit that Kankuro uses.
He was the one that made the puppets. Yeah. The original, not the original, but the...
No, not the original. His grandmother, we find out, made the original puppets.
Yeah.
We also meet, the elders of the Sand Village, and two old guys that just hang out and pretend to be dead to each other all the time. Bro, are you dead?
Revives. To the elders.
It was really funny. And then the news reaches the Leaf Village that the Kazekage got took, and Naruto immediately is like, I'm going to save him.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. And we have a little nice scene where Naruto thinks about the fact that they're the same person, but Naruto has friends and Gaara stayed alone the entire time. And so that's why he wants to save him, because he knows him and Gaara are like the same person, essentially. I like
what kind of pains.
I like those panels, little panels of kid Naruto crying, and then he has friends, and then Gaara just keeps crying because nobody came to his side.
Yeah.
Nice. Makes me a little sad, but But yeah, now they're the 3-man squad. Kakashi, Naruto, and Sakura leave the village. Where's Temari? Where's them? Pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go towards the same one. Temari is like, thank you for carrying Naruto. Appreciate that.
What does Temari do?
Nothing. I don't think she does anything in this arc. She cries for Gaara a few times.
Yeah, I thought she like split off back to the sand to go check out. I don't know.
I mean, she stays in the sand as like they guard the sand while the others go on their thing.
Yeah.
Kankuro gets poisoned by Sasori. It's a 3-day poison. Kind of weak.
Yeah, it's like I've hit you with this poison. You've only got 3 days to die.
3 whole days.
3 whole ass days. And I mean, I guess back then.
I mean,
3 days.
Incurable. They didn't know. There's no way. Like, there's only. They say only the princess, whatever. I forget what they call Tsunade. The medical princess or whatever can heal this poison. But 3 days is still kind of a long time.
Yeah. 3 days is a while. But yeah, it's luckily Sakura's there. And she's like, you know,
yeah, exactly like that.
I am replacement Tsunade.
Yeah, basically budget Tsunade.
Budget Tsunade,
and then pulls the poison out immediately. And then the grandma who was like, "Damn, I know who did this. It was my grandson Sasori." Was like, "Yeah, nobody can heal this." She sees. And she's like, except for Tsunade. And she's like, damn, I fucking hate Leaf Ninja. Fuck Ninja. I hate this new generation. They're soft as fuck. And then she sees Kakashi and is like, the White Fang?
She just, like, immediately, like guns blazing, she tries to kill this man.
Naruto stops her with two. Naruto has to stop her with 2 clones.
Yeah, everybody's like, no, hold on. Hold on, that's not him.
That's the son. Oh, okay. Alright, you're good.
Alright. Sorry, mistaken identity.
My bad. It's kind of funny that she doesn't care that it's his son. Like, I feel like most other people would be like, I still hate you because you're his son. But she's like, oh, okay.
I'm not sure they ever mentioned he's his son.
Come on, like,
yeah.
I mean, like, who wouldn't figure that shit out immediately if he looks exactly like him? That's like me. That's like us being surprised that the Force Hokage ends up being Naruto's.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Wait, what? Nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Yeah. Like, I think she. What does she say? Something about like her children or something like that, or was it? I will avenge. I don't know if you see.
Yeah, I will avenge my dad, my son, my children, my daughter, son. I don't remember fucking.
Yeah.
I would take care of this because it is my problem. Sasori's my grandson. So she joins up, and they all head out in the direction of Deidara. Because we also learn. She also gives us exposition on the way about. We now have a name. I've already been calling them this in the series, but the Chinchuriki, which are the tail beasts, were bearers. People who have tail beasts and fed them. And for some reason, we know the Akatsuki are trying to get all of them. And we know that even like one of these beasts could destroy a whole country, so why do they need all of them? Is the question. I
don't know. The Akatsuki be up to something.
We also know that if a beast gets removed forcefully, that the person dies.
The person dies, yeah. That's how Gaara's dad died, right?
I think so. I don't remember.
I don't know. I think so. I think they explained that. How all the other holders
all the other holders, died for sure.
Yeah.
Because they just transferred them into a new person. Even though there's ways to whatever. There's ways to do it without killing somebody, but whatever.
And then we also, I think at this point we see the Akatsuki set up. They kind of they kind of just go into a cave, and then they call a meeting.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of like astral bodies, kind of.
Yeah, it seems like they project themselves somewhere, which is why they all like wavy. I mean, it's a way for us to not see who the other members are as well. But they're all wavy and they talk to each other and they talk about their plans. How Deidara and Sasori successfully captured Gaara. And Itachi and Kisame are on their way to intercept the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the next fights that happen. Itachi Kisame versus Kakashi's group, and Guy Sensei gets sent as backup to the team from the Leaf. And he's like, alright, it's a 3-day trip. We're making it in half a day.
Yeah, Lee is like, we'll get there in half a day. Like, that's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Yeah. But they get intercepted by Kisame. And Guy just does not remember this man. It was 2 years ago, and it was a pretty decent encounter, bro.
Nah. Guy's just like, I don't know who you are. I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue. I swear.
Yeah, but Kisame's like, I fucking hate you, bruh.
God damn it.
Like, bruh.
I'll remind you who I am. And the guy's still like, you are.
I don't know. Six gates? Six gate open?
And then
and then he bodies him. That's about how that fight goes. Pretty eh. Not eh. It's a good fight.
That's a good fight. It's pretty short though. I mean,
short, like it's not that.
Honestly, it is pretty cool. Because like Kisame pulls out some shit like turning the desert to water and shit, and then Neji's Guy's team kind of gets some stuff in. No, not really.
Yeah.
Like they don't get to do much. Guy whips out 6 gates pretty early, and then just
early. It's basically
Asakujaku.
And then he wins. Yeah.
And then it turns out that was a 30% power Kisame copy.
Yeah, copy. You're right. It was essentially reanimation jutsu, right? Because they used dead.
These people.
Yeah.
It was I forget what it was called.
It's like a copy jutsu, possession jutsu, I guess maybe. Itachi did the same thing. He fights Kakashi in the gang. Um, they fight.
Yeah,
They
went pretty
fight mostly
fast.
just he throws Naruto into Tsukiyomi, not by using the Sharingan, by pointing at him. Because everybody already knew that all you gotta do is just not look at his eyes. So he put Naruto in a thing, and was like, "Oh
Yeah.
sheesh!" And then they broke him out of it, and then Kakashi, Naruto's tag team his ass, and that was basically it. I don't remember anything that big happening in this fight.
No, this fight was a lot less exciting than the Kisame fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's alright. We got 2 better fights coming up anyway, so.
For sure.
We catch up to the cave Deidara Sasori at. There's 4 seals blocking the entrance. 5 seals. Yes.
Yeah.
And then Guy, Lee, Neji, Ten all block it. I'll take the seal down essentially. They all fight clones. We don't really see these fights. We see the very beginning and then the end of them.
Yeah, they pull out the seals and they're like, I see it's a strategy to get our numbers apart since it's a 5-pronged seal. And then it was trapped so that it creates clones of the person that opens it.
Yeah.
It's kind of we don't ever get to see these fights. We don't know how they went at all.
Sure.
They never get explained either. They're just like we don't know whose jutsu that was. That made clones.
My guess is it's probably Deidara's, but I don't know.
I have no clue, man. Maybe they were puppets.
I don't know. Maybe the anime fills this out, but I'm not at this point in the anime, so. I'm sure they added filler fights for these clones in the anime. Like I'm like I haven't even seen this part of the anime, but I'm like certain. But the next 2 fights are gas though.
Next 2 fights are absolute gas. Start with the Sasori fight, right?
Yes, Sasori versus Sakura and Granny. I forget her name. We're just calling her Granny this entire time. Now I'm just gonna keep
Chio. Chio is her name.
Chio and Sakura versus Sasori. This fight is good, bro. Finally, Sakura is out here, bro.
Sakura, and gets one of the best. Like this is one of the best fights on the series. Honestly,
it like the anime version, bro, and the Naruto Storm version of it too. The game version.
So good.
So good. Oh my.
And it's a Sakura fight. And it's a Sakura fight. This isn't Naruto anymore. What are we watching? What are we reading,
Sakura
bro?
right now, bro. So good. We fight. There's a lot of plot that happens too. Sasori.
This fight is really complex. It would take us ages to go into detail on this fight.
Let's just breeze through some of this stuff. Sasori pulls out the third Kazekage. He's the man who killed the third Kazekage. Because we find out that nobody knows what happened to him. He just went missing one day.
Right.
And then
everybody thought that he was still alive because he's like, no, there's no way, man, that strong can just lose like that. No, it turns out he's dead.
We do see him again after this. I'm pretty sure. I spoiled myself.
Oh.
Pretty sure I spoiled myself. I didn't even know. But I looked it up and it was like there's an episode called The Third Kazekage, and I was like, oh, somebody bring this man back from the dead. so spoilers. We'll see what that's about. I don't know. I just saw the wiki page.
Yeah, his whole thing is that he turns people into puppets. I don't know. I mean,
he turns he turns people, like, he kills people and turns their bodies into puppets, which is like, damn, bro.
Kind of. I mean, and he can use their jutsus too. Yeah, that's kind of busted.
And this fight's cool. We get to see Sakura is just strong, like Tsunade strength, right? Mm-hmm. But she can't keep up as a puppet, so it's so cool. Like Chio uses her body like a puppet.
Yeah.
Just so Sakura doesn't have to worry about her movements and just focus on putting strengths into everything that she throws out.
Yeah, that's kind of hype. Because Chio is also a puppet master. She's like this man's teacher, maybe?
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's the inventor of the puppet technique.
True.
So she's the best puppet master, and like, yeah, I mean she's really fucking good at it.
She really is.
Sasori pulls out 100 puppets at one point, and she pulls out 10, plus
There were
Sakura.
10 like original puppets
Yeah,
though, right?
the 10 original
The
versus
10
the
masterpieces.
100 human puppets. That Sasori's made the performance of 100 puppets.
Yeah.
Fucking bodies these 100 puppets. Like Sakura herself, like also just like bodies these puppets, man.
Absolute body.
And it's so cool. And then they strike this man down through the heart. Was not where his heart was.
Nope.
Man gets back up, says, "I can't believe I gotta pull this out." He pulls out his parents and himself. He turns himself.
He turns out he's a puppet. He turned himself into a puppet.
Yeah.
Just like, damn, that's a lot of puppets.
That's a lot of puppets, but then fights break out. Sakura beats his ass. It's really good.
I also want to bring up the fact that made me laugh, thinking about it, is every single like attack of his has poison in it. And I'm like,
yeah, every single one of them.
how much poison did this man have to make or buy just to put it on like all 100 of his puppets?
And he throws like gas at some point, like poison gas that fills up a certain area.
Like, good God, how much poison? How much time did this take you, man?
It's a good thing that Sakura had 2 antidotes on her at this point.
Yeah.
She gets poisoned at one point, but then she just takes the antidote immediately. Yeah, he has a lot of poison, bro.
That's a lot of fucking poison. I'm just thinking of him like individually pulling out every single puppet and like painting some poison on that, or like soaking it in poison. It's just kind of funny. It's like that must have taken him like weeks to do, man.
Yeah, and then we get a lot of. He gets defeated. We get an emotional moment because his grandma still loves him, obviously, familial bond. And she's like, "And I wanted you to be human again." So I developed a technique to basically turn a non-human into human. Because he can't get rid of his heart, essentially. So he can't become full puppet, but he's also not human.
Yeah, because the heart makes chakra, so he couldn't get rid of the chakra-making organ, or else, he couldn't control the puppets.
Yeah. And though his grandma invented a technique to turn him back into a full human. But she was like, well... See ya, Chiyo, because Sakura was poisoned, so she saved Sakura's life by essentially using this jutsu on her. And she was prepared. This jutsu would kill her otherwise, but since Sakura wasn't actually like fully dead yet, it just healed her without. I mean, it did damage her a little bit, but like,
Is that a Chekhov's gun?
What?
Don't worry about it. Is that a what?
Yeah.
What is? I don't know what the name of that is. All I know is the Chekhov's gun thing, where it's like you show a gun earlier. If you show a gun earlier in a movie, it's going to be used later in the movie.
Right.
So I'm like, it's kind of like a setup, the whole life death thing.
Life death. Yes. I see what you're saying. I don't remember what that's called.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a failure of an English major. Damn.
It's like a film term. I don't.
I know, but I study storytelling and literature, so I should know these things, but I don't.
No idea.
All right. That's a fight.
That fight was pretty good.
Gas. Trust me, bro. For best Sakura fight and
gas.
one of the better fights in the series. It's really fucking good. The anime has some fucking Sakuga moments, bro.
That's been all of Naruto. I've been surprised at just how much Sakuga there is in the show.
It's so surprising. It's really so like, damn. That's why I recommend the show to people. Over, hey, y'all really want to sit through 900 episodes of One Piece? No, do it for Naruto, please.
You can skip the filler if you want.
But... Yeah, you can. 100%. It's so easy to skip the filler too. There's so many guides on the internet. Just look it up. You'll be good.
And then we get to the Deidara fight. Naruto and Kakashi vs. Deidara.
The Kamui gets used in this fight. Dude, I love the Kamui technique. It's so...
Kamui?
Yeah, it's like a teleportation.
Oh, yeah.
You completely, like, remove
Yeah, that's Well, first of all, we gotta talk about Kakashi.
Yeah.
Pulls out the motherfucking Mangekyo
Mangekyo. This man's
Sharingan.
had the Mangekyo.
What?
Haha.
Like, Kakashi's got some explaining to do. Is all I'm saying. Who did he kill? Who did he kill to get this thing, man?
Come on, bro. We saw Obito die. Kakashi's ignorance to get led to that.
But he uses the Mangekyo to do the Kamui.
Yes.
Which, like, what is the? I couldn't understand.
It's a technique that teleports people.
Okay, it just teleports things.
But you can. He used it on Deidara by teleporting his arm away from his body, and it just essentially just rips off his arm.
Right.
He tried to use it on his head, but it hit his arm.
Okay.
He also uses it at the end of the fight when Deidara uses the clone technique.
Yeah,
the
clone. Puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is his ultimate, and it was the worst ultimate in Shinobi Strikers, but you know, and to teleport the explosion away somewhere else. So yes, just basically just teleportation. Small scale, more used for combat tech stuff mostly. There's gonna be more teleportation in the series, but more like further away teleportation. But
okay.
Kamui is just like simple, just whatever you can see essentially.
Right. Yeah, I mean we saw her like, well, yeah, we saw teleportation with the yellow flash of Konoha.
The yellow flash of Konoha has kunai teleportation, a little different, but yeah, he can just draw a kunai, teleport to it, or if the kunai is anywhere, he can just teleport to it. Kind of more busted.
Yeah, honestly. But what confused me is just this like Mangekyo ability is just completely different from the Tsukuyomi.
Right, and it looks different, right? His eyes is Mangekyo shaped, but he has a little extra little line at the end of it, on each.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that.
Yes.
It looked the same to me. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen. Did I not just say his name? Itachi. How can I remember Itachi's name? It's been a while since I've seen Itachi's Mangekyo, so.
Yeah, well, Itachi can also use a Matarasu when he has Mangekyo.
True. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't fully understand.
Mangekyo, we're gonna see more of it. We're gonna see a lot more. There's
okay.
So.
Is it like an individual thing?
It kind of is. I wasn't gonna say this until we actually saw it because it's coming up soon. The item one that you saw is a Mangekyo.
Okay.
So
kind of figured.
So yeah, it's like an individual thing. Each one looks pretty different from each other. Don't know why Itachi's and Kakashi's is really close for it being
for the design.
But we'll see some more unique designs coming up.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, this fight's a fight. Deidara throws out, whatever. He kind of runs for the most part.
Yeah.
It's a chase. Than a fight.
Yeah, it's more of a chase. Naruto doesn't get to do much. He like beats some clay soldiers, but he doesn't get to whip out anything new.
Yeah, Naruto starts going two-tailed cloak.
Yeah.
On him, and then Kakashi was like, "Oh fuck," and put the seal on him.
Yeah.
That Jiraiya was like, "If this ever happens, just put this on him. It'll stop." It'll stop. We also Naruto has a move that we haven't seen yet that Jiraiya told him specifically not to use on this mission.
Right.
And so he sends the explosion to another dimension. So I guess.
Oh.
Kamui be
right. I forgot about that.
Yes.
He doesn't just teleport away. He just literally just teleports it into another dimension. That's strange.
But they succeed in getting Gaara back from Deidara, but he's gone. Man got this beast removed for real. So he died.
Yep.
And here's that thing Cole was talking about. Granny's like, Chiyo's like, it's not. Chiyo was been touched by Naruto because Naruto cares about Gaara, like genuinely cares. And Chiyo, and then he's also a good ninja. Like she hasn't met people who are like nice. because the Sand Village is not nice.
No, Sand Village is kind of harsh, kind of oh,
And she talks
kind of
about
rough.
how she's glad Naruto cares because she's the one who helped put the One Tails the Tanuki I forget his name, Shikaku into Gara.
Yeah.
So she's like, all right, you know what? It's time, and she does the technique. And also, why nobody ever tells Naruto shit? Because nobody told her that nobody told him until like after the fact that this was gonna kill her. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, everybody else knew that she was gonna die.
They waited until he was like, oh, she's fine, and then they're like,
she's all tuckered out. She's gonna wake up in just a second. Ain't that? She just let her rest. And then everybody's like, man, she's dead.
She's gone, Naruto.
And Naruto's like, but why?
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
But
not really all that sad because we only met her this arc.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't really care about her dying, to be real with you.
She's also old.
I was more emotionally touched by Yara is dreaming while he's dead.
Oh yeah.
About how he's alone and he has nobody, and then when I saved the panel because Naruto reaches out to him in his dream, like he sees a young Naruto, and then he wakes up, and he's like, "What's going on?" And then just a panel of everybody who came to help save him. And Naruto's just like, we all came running to your rescue. And I was just like,
yeah.
And then he looks around and it's Tamari and Conqueror are there and they're both crying because they thought he was dead.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn. I was like, damn, bro. He's finally not a sad boy. He can finally be a happy boy.
I know.
And I was tearing up a little bit. I was fuck Chio, but
damn.
No, thanks Chio for sacrificing yourself. But no, I'm glad everybody showed up.
Yep, Gar's back. Shikaku's just gone now, I guess. I don't really mention that.
Just like the Boruto, bro. Trust me. When you see Shikaku in a jar, you're gonna be popping off.
Let's go. Yeah, they don't even like comment on the fact that Akatsuki like got Shikaku.
Not really. That's a big deal. They have one of the beasts.
Like one of the beasts. They're not gonna like mention that or be worried by that. I don't know. They just kind of go. It's gonna head out. I don't know. It's kind of weird. But you know, everybody's chilling. And then Deidara kind of comes out. He's like,
he comes to get his arm back. Yeah. He comes to get his arm back, and then Toby's there. Zetsu and Toby.
First of all, Zetsu, which we learn his name finally. It's the Venus Flytrap
motherfucker
who is watching Sasuke and Naruto fight. Which like, huh? I don't know. This man's kind of weird. He's just kind of going around. He hasn't done nothing yet. And then Toby's kind of chilling. I know Toby's name. I know I've heard of him before, but I currently have no idea what he's up to.
Do not. Please do not click on his name in the in the wiki.
No.
No.
Okay. I see.
Yes.
But Toby's like, yeah, can I join the Akatsuki?
Yeah, so he gets Sasori's ring, and he was gonna take also Deidara's ring, but Deidara came back for his hand, so he was like, put my shit down, please. Because there needs to be a vacant spot, and then you need to, it's like it's like the spiders. You need to kill somebody, or just show up when there's a vacant spot in order to join the Akatsuki, essentially.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there is an Akatsuki boss. I don't remember. I guess he's kind of the boss, but whatever. They're kind of just whatever. They're kind of just all vibing. The Akatsuki. And then that's the end of the arc. We move back technically into the next arc, but we move back to the village.
Yep. Gaia gives Kakashi a piggyback ride and a hilarious panel. Yeah, and then Lee's like, all right, Neji,
hop on. I refuse. No.
No,
so funny.
no.
So funny.
And that's where the arc ends.
That's where the arc ends.
Is
So,
that page?
That's where we moved on a little bit, so we can get a little extra
kind of
going in. We return to the village. Naruto gets jumped by this weird dude.
Yeah.
Because he was just talking to Choji and Shikamaru, right?
Yeah, he was, and then just some like beasts start jumping him. Some inky tigers or something.
And then a leaf ninja's like, "So you're Naruto, huh?" And then this is where we see Ino for the first time as well. Though she finally got her long hair back, which it's weird that she cut it in the first place.
Yeah.
But whatever, she's got her back. She's looking fine. I like Choji's design.
Oh yeah, Choji's design. It didn't change too much, but it does look good.
Yeah. But and then we meet Danzo, the leader of the Black Ops.
Yeah.
And the used to be a candidate for the third Hokage, before Sarutobi took up the mantle. Candidate. So he's got to be built. He's got to be somewhat built if he was gonna be a third Hokage.
Yeah.
And he's the leader of the Black Ops. We find out that he hates Tsunade because he hates Sarutobi. Kind of how it works out. He also prefers it when it's war times.
Yeah, he's kind of like, I want to go back to the old ways, Shinobi, and none of this peace crap.
Of this peace crap. Yeah, the leader of the Black Ops for you.
Yeah. That's why they always get bodied, man. It's because he's the leader.
He's the leader. Yeah, come on. I wonder if he's gonna get bodied in the story. We're gonna find out. But Sai is one of his agents. His kid. Sai is his kid, right? That's what they say.
I don't think so. I think they're just like.
Really, Sai basically grew up in the Black Ops, essentially. I think that's what we got.
Yeah.
We also get another Black Ops member. So we find out Sai's been positioned as the Sasuke replacement and Team 7.
Kakashi squad, yep.
And Kakashi's squad. Kakashi's out of the commission, so they need a new leader right now because Kakashi's going to be done for fucking Mangekyo because of the Mangekyo for a while.
Yeah.
And they get replaced by Yamato, who is a Almbu Black Ops. Yamato is not his real name, but that's what we're going to be calling him for literally forever. That's his real name, as far as I'm aware. As far as I care. Because they never tell us what his real name is. I guess. What do you even have a name? Does a Black Ops have a name, or do they get rid of their names when they? That's a good question.
Don't know. Good question.
I'm going on his wiki to see if he has a name. He's voiced by Troy Baker. And then he gets replaced by Matthew Mercer.
Wow. Okay.
Those two always switch roles. Like they always voice the same characters. If one of them can't do it, they always get the other person.
It's kind of funny. No, I just got a little bit of spoilers, but
yeah, that's why I am on his name, and you shouldn't. Or both Tenzo, another code. Okay, it doesn't look like he has. We know what his real name is. Regardless, we meet these two characters, kind of mysterious Black Ops members.
Yep, no, I don't fully trust them yet. I feel like they're up to some shit.
I definitely feel like Sai's up to some shit, because Danzo was like, don't forget your mission. And then that one ninja showed up at his house and was like, you're a fucking Black Ops, you can't be showing emotions, you gotta pretend, I don't know, you gotta know what you gotta do, Sai. Just snuck into his house.
Yeah. Yamato just throws me off because of his design. His eyes are weird, man.
Yeah, his eyes are weird. You're right about that. Yeah, we don't know almost anything about Yamato. We don't even know if he's in on whatever Sai's mission is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's all we've read. They're going on a mission. Oh right, Sasori. I fucking completely forgot. Sasori gave them information that where Orochimaru is gonna be. In 10 days.
Yeah.
That's what this mission they're going on. I totally forgot about that part. Very important for the plot moving forward.
Right. That is very important.
That's where they're heading to the Tenchi Bridge, where Orochimaru was supposed to meet up with Sasori for a meeting of some sort of exchange. I don't know what they plan was.
Something.
Yes. Yes. Very important.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, we completely forgot about that. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
So they're looking for Sasuke. Gojo Orochimaru first, obviously, should be there.
Yeah.
That's our first arc of Shippuden.
Yeah, kind of hype, honestly. One of looking back on it, probably not my favorite arc. Um, like out of the whole series, but like it was still a really damn good arc. Starting off strong post time skip. Like I was not expecting it to go this hard.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good first arc for the post time skip. Guys, Kazekage, we get the motions. We know what the Akatsuki are up to now, even though we don't know their grand plan at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know their goal,
right.
But we know what they're up to.
We know what they're up to, collecting tail beasts. So we're gonna be meeting more Jinchuriki, obviously, as we go along. And then we have the whole, we still have to find Sasuke, so we have basically two things to juggle: the Akatsuki and then Orochimaru and Sasuke.
Yeah.
And now whatever Danzo may be cooking up, because he's definitely mysterious and seems like he's planning something not good.
Yeah. He definitely seems like he'll be be one of the antagonists of the next arc.
Perhaps.
Not so much antagonist. Kind of working against.
Not so much a villain.
Along with Orochimaru, because Orochimaru's going to show up back up again, hopefully. I like that.
Funny if he didn't.
It would be really funny. Just like, all right, we're gonna meet up with Orochimaru over out on this place, and then but it's not Orochimaru. Alrighty.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny, actually.
Send Kabuto instead.
Send Kabuto, fucking Kabuto. Yeah. Finally, maybe he'll actually get the. Oh wait, Kakashi's not going. Alright, we still don't know who's strong.
Probably Kakashi's got the Mangekyo at this point. I don't know what
Kabuto just raw Kabuto's head off.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the next arc. I do want to read more. I'm excited to read more.
I do know more about the next arc than I did about this arc going into it.
Oh, really?
When Danzo showed up, I was like, alright, I know what's happening. I was like, oh, Danzo, I see. I know where we're at.
I see now. Yeah.
As long as okay. Yeah, I know what we're gonna do for a little bit.
Alrighty. I think that's about
it. Yeah. Thanks for watching Two Boys Stuck Naruto's Shippuden edition. You better believe that Naruto never says believe it in the manga.
Never, not even once, as far as I can remember.
Shikamaru do be saying that it's a drag, so what a drag. Two boys talk about a drag. Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yep, see you next time, boys.